everybody. Oh, I need to fix you. Sorry. Came up here late and then there was a turtle transaction of some sort happening.
Which I will share with you momentarily.
All right, my Arty friends. It's Thursday. We're going to get serious today a little bit.
We are. You notice how many strands of pearls I have on. You don't have some...
I didn't wear my neck pearls, but I got my wrist pearls, so y'all just, you know.
Yeah, you might want to put yours on so you can clutch them should the need arise.
It's going to be one of them Thursday thoughts.
It is.
Thanks. All right. Before we start, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
I've had way too much caffeine today, so, ooh.
I probably haven't had enough, so maybe we'll balance out.
I don't know if that's how it works. All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you are here. We like to know that you are here because we're an Arty-friendly bunch of folks. And hopefully today we are extra informative. Or at least, I hope that we're here to fire you up a little bit.
Trigger some connections.
Trigger some connections. Because sometimes, you know, the art just needs to do that in our lives. And who's it, what's it. But anyway, say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. That's how I know that you're here. If you want to just hang out, watch, that's totally cool and fun and whatever. But please give those thumbsy upsies down below. If you're watching and replay, we love you just the same. We really, really do. Please let us know down in the comments that you're watching and whatever you're doing. And if you had questions or like just a hell yeah or, you know, whatever. We'll take that. If you have negative things to say, just tote your ass and be gone with you. Because I really don't have time for it, especially today. Sorry, that was a little aggressive, but that's kind of how I'm feeling.
Yeah, and that's going to continue. So if you're feeling a little uncomfortable, ask yourself why before you leave.
Yeah.
Because it probably isn't on us, it's on you.
True that. Well, you know, self-dialogue helps. All right. We are at 13,001, but like I said, after today, it may drop a few because that usually does happen, and that's okay. We're okay with that. We really are.
We really are okay with that.
But, you know, that just means that gives us a little more time this next week to find some fellow Arty friends.
It does, and I think that is exactly how you should look at it.
That's right.
You need to tell your friends that if they want to get knowed up on some things going on and how it affects us, because if you are denying that what is going on in the world is not affecting you, your art, you're living in a freaking closet. And we all know y'all have too much stuff to live in a closet.
Because you're our Arty friends, and we've already discussed that you're collecting things like we are.
We've seen some of your art studios.
She's coveting some people's.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Hello, Lucy. Acme. Art Curious. That's Miriam. A Seminole Mind. That is Sue. She is your swap partner, by the way.
Sue's my swap partner?
BK Burgergrin. Let us know who you are. Welcome. You jumped in on a day. I'm just going to let you know. Bling Aunties here. Brad's in the chat. Bruja Carol Miller. That's Kathy, if y'all didn't know. Carol's here. Carrie Griffiths. That's Carrie the Crafter. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. She's the mod to be watching out for because she drops them links because she drops them like they're hot. Drops them like they're hot. Hey, I was dropping links over on Eddie's, and let me just tell you, I just want y'all to know, any mods, y'all are rocking it because it is hard work to, like, participate in chat and make that stuff happen. So y'all are just rocking it, and thank you for showing up and doing that, and
absolutely.
I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay. Darcy, she's also one of our mods. And then we have Dana and then Eddie. He's one of our mods as well. So you're looking for Cookie Wookie. That's Mo. Darcy and Eddie. Those are our mods. Got a few others that come and go, but those are the main mods. That's the mod squad. Elizabeth's here. Ellen B. Graham's in the house. Griff Michelle, that's Rhonda. Hoarder Paper Crafts, that's Mimi. Ingrid's here. Jeanette, a.k.a. Jeanette. And I hope her sister Jackie's there, or, you know, say hello. Jennifer's Dog's Life. Judy G. Carla's here. Kathy Seek. Linda Renz. Lorraine. Margie. Mary Ellen. Mike is in the house. Nancy Lee. Patty C. Peace Talks with Lynn. That's Lynn. Planet
Is
Creative.
that L-Y or L-I?
L-Y-N-N. Planet Creative Studios, that is Estella. Ricky Nordmeyer. We've got Rosemary K. Henny. I think it's Henny, right? Isn't that what we discussed? Yes, Rosemary. And Sea Basket, that's Cheryl and Simply Lizette. That's Lizette. And Zal is here. If I missed you, give me some extra pinky hello hands. I'll get you helloed real quick, and then we're going to jump into this. I probably won't hello during that, but I'll try to get you helloed later. Like Dorothy and Cynthia Ham. All right. Those were the 2 pinky hello hands I saw. Checking out. See, Nancy Lee's here. Okay. Julie Parker, hello. Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Joni Marone is here. That's Marone. Marone. And Fluffy Bun Crafts, hello. Our own. You gifted some. All right. So yes, Bradley is the one who gifted the memberships. Sometimes that pulls y'all that hang out in the background.
How long does that last for?
1 month. And then what will happen, and thank you for asking, that was a very good question. What will be happening after 1 month, it'll prompt you and say, hey, do you want to continue this? And you can, or you may, whatever you want to do. That's on you. That's totally fine. No worry. Those of you that were gifted memberships, that just means basically you have access to the emojis, because that's the main thing that we do over here, because we're just kind of like, hey, if you want to support PM Artist Studio, our designers, and just everything that we do, the way to do that is to buy yourself some stencils and stamps over there at PM Artist Studio. That's how you do it. Oh, very quickly, because I did mention your swap partner is Sue. Swap partners have been announced over there. Makers, that is the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. If you aren't a member over there, you're missing out, because that's where all these folks hang out and do things.
And Sue, could you get a hold of me in Lightning Bolt so we can conflab? And we can also, do the
yeah, you're supposed to talk about things
and figure out what you want to do. And discuss things and what your expectations are and what mine are. And anyway. And I'm not really very good at that, so you might have to hit me up a couple times. I got a lot going on here. I'm going to share some of it with you today. But let's get right to our thoughts for today, because I think that's going to set the tone of everything that follows.
If you're new here, we do Thursday Thoughts, and it can be about a variety of things. We've read children's books. We've read poetry. The very first one was a poem read by P over in Makers. I don't know, a little,
I don't
history
even
lesson.
remember what it was.
I don't either.
We might need to read it again. I might need to read it again.
I mean, that was like 3 or 4 years ago now.
And I think that's what started, and it had such good reception. Everyone,
yeah, they were like, we love this.
Oh, we love that. Are you going to do more of that? And the answer is yes, we would. I would love to. I love, because my first degree was in literature with a theater minor, I approach everything, I read a lot. And now I read more on the computer than I do book-wise, but I still read books. And I have my books that I can reread my books. And one of the books that I gave my other one away. I don't remember who to, but it must have been somebody that needed it.
I think you gave it, was it Evan?
Oh, I don't know. But anyway, this is the...
No, because I remember which one you gave him now.
Yeah, it was a much smaller book. Okay. This is the 35th anniversary edition. And the paper is really thin and beautiful. And there's not... But at least the print's big enough I can read it. So I'm saying that this is good. This is a good thing. Get over there. You realize that Howard Zinn died in 2010, but his books and his works live on. And I would highly recommend you read this if you would like to understand part of what we're talking about today will be. You will be able to access that. And he has a wonderful, wonderful index so that you can actually go in and you can topic check. It's lovely, and I don't know who does that kind of stuff, but God bless them.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
She's not Catholic.
Mariah today on the stairs as I go downstairs, and I was up until 4 o'clock last night working on my books.
It was a late night.
Well, I didn't get up until noon yesterday.
Caleb even mentioned, he's like, is she okay? And he's like, usually she's up earlier, right? So yeah, you know,
It just depends on how long I stay up, what I've been doing.
That's what we told him.
Yeah, so I stayed. You know, when I'm into it, I'm into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I did, and I had a lot of ideas, and I had to get them done before they left my brain. That's what happens when you get old. That's why old people can't sleep.
I don't really consider myself an old person, but I'm still, you know, inflicted with such things.
Yeah, I just, you know, sometimes I go to bed and I have an idea, and I have to get back up and, you know, jump on it like a duck on a genie bug.
I'm mad when I don't, because I'm just like, and you remember that you had an idea. That's really annoying. If you just forget that you had the idea, then everything would be fine.
Yeah.
I think maybe some people go through life that way, but that's okay.
They do.
That's a little judgy, but that's all right.
Anyway, so Mariah presented me with this lovely, beautifully laid out list of quotations.
And the way that I got those is because I was looking for ones in particular because I kind of remembered them, and so I Googled it, and then I came across this gentleman's, which I'm going to look into him more. I was like, good God, why do I find these things at the last minute? And I was like, I can't go down that rabbit hole right now, but he's really interesting. He was a professional boxer. He's a journalist. Like he's had 4 different really great careers or whatever. And anyway, he had it laid out, and I think he went and talked about all of the things that we're about to talk about here. And so there's a link down in the description. Ed Laringer.
Well, look at your down belows.
I'm gonna look at my down belows. Hold on.
Okay, well while she's doing that, I'm just going to talk to you about this. One of the things I always say to you is, as an artist, the way that you can be successful and you can grow is you must make connections with what you do, cause and effect type of situation, what you do, and be able to take that forward in the future and either replicate it in some form or, you know, attempt to replicate.
Ed Lattimore.
Lattimore?
Mm-hmm.
L-A-T?
Latimore. And there's a link down to his website, and like he has all kinds of things. He has like books that he recommends. He has links to this documentary thing. That's the thing that I actually want to watch about him, because I guess that goes through his different, you know, phases of life. I thought that was really interesting. And so, yeah, you know, interesting people do interesting things.
They do. Yeah, they do. All right. Connections. I want you to keep that in mind. Connections. When I read these quotations, I want you to be thinking about, in your brain, connections. What is that saying? What is happening today? How is this affecting my world and my world view? Okay. Connections. I'm going to give you the 1984 quotes first, and then we'll go back to the ones and relate them to ones that I pulled out from my collection. Don't you see that the whole aim of news speak is to narrow the range of thought? In the end, we shall make thought crime literally impossible, because there will be no words in which to express it. In newspeak, there is no word for science. Sticky note off. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. Circular connections there. The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. And if all others accepted the lie which the party imposed, if all records told the same tale, then the lie passed into history and became truth. All right.
These are all from George Orwell's 1984.
And he missed the date a little bit, but oh well. When people show you who they are, believe them.
Maya Angelou.
That's right. The test of our progress is not whether we add more to the abundance of those who have much. It is whether we provide enough for those who have little. FDR, January 20th, 1937. If you want to improve the character of a nation, you have to change its culture so that it nurtures basic decency. David Brooks, The Atlantic, 1225. Now, let's go back and just analyze for a bit. In newspeak, there is no word for science. There is no room for scientists, intellectuals, anyone who has a question mark next to their name. They are eliminated. And artists are usually in that group. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And what makes science so dangerous? Because it is something that is, and I'm not saying it's not the end all be all truth, because truth in science changes. As more information comes in, it changes.
It's a toolbox.
It's a toolbox. It is a way of examining things. It is a step-by-step way that you can analyze what you're being given and come to your own conclusion about what is happening in your world. I want to say, right now, you as an artist, you have power, but you have to exert that power in a way that you feel comfortable with. Not all of us are going to go out there and march and raise hell. It's just, well, number one, I'm mostly past the marching stage of my life.
Hey, you can prop her up at a tree though with the other ladies. She's good to go.
I'm good to go. And when we all have a great time sitting over there and, talking about this and that and whatnot. The thing about artists and intellectuals and why they are eliminated, they are eliminated early on, and you will look at what's happening here. People make fun of people who are smart. The nerd culture, they make fun of those people. Artists are radicals. They're Antifas. And anti-fascist? Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm also a liberal. And I don't feel like I need to apologize that. You can, kiss my grits.
Every day on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
3 times on Thursday.
Connections compel actions.
Yes.
That is my belief. And when you are making connections, just like when we're looking at the color wheel, and all of a sudden we make a connection between mud and mixing complementary colors. I mean, if you want neutrals, this is great. If you don't want neutrals, then you've got to do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Connections, that's what it's all about. And final word here. Well, at least for me, Mariah may have some more things to say. I just never apologize for using what's at hand to create a solution to your problem. Moi said that sometime in 2025.
But please save the toilet paper rolls and the kitchen towel rolls, because she'll need those in order to solve her problems.
Yes, it goes a long way. Yes. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Maya Angelou. She's a good old girl. Miss her.
Yeah.
All right. So there we are, folks. This is my rant for today. I would please ask you to make connections in your artwork.
And that's connections in your life. Too,
in your world.
Right now, in real life, making these connections, letting people know who you are, and that, where you stand on things. You stand up and be heard.
Yes.
It's not just merch. It's something to really truly live by. It's important.
It's very important, because somebody else is going to look at you and say, she can do that. I bet you I can too.
100%.
That is how it, and Margaret Mead's quote, I don't know.
Hey, courage is contagious.
Courage is contagious, but also small groups are the only thing that has changed the world. And I am paraphrasing. I apologize, Margaret. I know that you said it in a much more clever way, but maybe we'll run across it.
Yeah, if somebody wants to drop that in the chat, that'd be awesome.
Yes. I have it in a book, in one of my books. And here you go, Mariah, look.
That's going to go in the fish book. She's like, I have notes. And I'm like, woo! I just wanted to read them. Because I just didn't know. I don't know. I'm still processing a lot of things.
All right. I'm handing this across to you. And I did copy down one of those quotes today already for mine. All right. People's History of the United States. I'll bring that back and we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah. All right. So, top side?
Top side.
That
I have to
concludes
show
Thursday
you
thoughts.
what my darling.
Oh, this baby's just been making me crazy. Okay. Top view main. And you've hit the thing. All right. I'm telling y'all. This is
Yeah,
not bad.
I did whack it when
That's all right.
I
It
was
was a little. It was a
I
little
was
bump.
trying
A
to
little
get
bump,
my computer out without unplugging it, and I have to raise it up, and I forgot to bring it down before I... Okay.
Now, if any of y'all came in while we were doing Thursday Thoughts and you need a little hello from me, I'd love to hello you. Just give me some pinky hello hands or, something extra.
Yeah, and don't forget this.
And if you're new here and I haven't recognized your handle and you want to just say, hey, I'm so-and-so, then we'll call you by that name. But, sometimes the handles are a little, I can't handle the handles. Hello, Lisa.
And don't expect me to remember any of them.
No.
I just read what's there, and sometimes I don't even read that correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
The baby's been busy. Oh, and she's collecting. So she swapped one of her sea turtle things that she got for these little itty bitty turtles. Look at
See
that.
them? Aren't
Look
they
at 'em.
adorable?
I mean, these things are like this.
Like the end of... See, look at
They're
this.
smaller than my fingernail. Yeah.
Yes. You could glue them to your fingernails and they'd fit.
I
even
bet
on-
some girls are.
I bet they are too.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to share this drawing with you. So she brought this out to me the other night when I was downstairs. Well, this must have been before we
Mm-hmm.
went back to school because
Hello,
it was
Brenda.
very late. And she says, "Look, Gigi,"
Mm-hmm.
she says, "now be prepared. It might be a little bit scary."
Hey, Sherry.
Okay, so this
Hey,
is...
Jeanette.
I know what cartoon that is because I used to
Hey,
watch
Becky.
this with her when she was a lot younger. Scary anime
And look,
thing.
It was, and I was a little worried about her brain at the time and who's it, what's it, and she was fine then, and then you could tell developmentally wise when you become more aware of things. And that kid won't even go to the darn bathroom without me at night. And she's like, the closet, and I'm like, listen, I have told you that nothing has eaten me from the closet. I have made it this many years. She still doesn't believe me.
You've got to keep this and
Nope.
put this someplace because I just think it's absolutely wonderful.
She's still a no. I need a friend. Actually, really, I guess maybe she's gonna throw me under the bus. I don't know. Like,
when she, I mean, the
Hello,
few
Ivy.
times that she's actually spent upstairs, she'll come in and wake me up and say, "Gigi, I need you to
yeah, okay.
guard me."
Garter.
I said, "Well, you
gonna
walked
happen.
clear across the studio and to wake me up. Nothing bad
was-
happened. Did
yeah.
anything grab your ankle?" Oh, I used to have those books called the ankle grabbers.
Yeah, and I think that probably,
I didn't ever read that. I don't think I read that to Izzy.
mm-mm.
I used to read it to Joshua and Lukey. Okay, I just
Hello,
noticed I did
Cindy.
a lot better job on decorating this book than I did this one. I mean, I think this is really nice and everything, but there's a whole lot going on here.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you
I
get
think-
into it.
Well, I think what this represents an evolution.
Hello, Em.
I would test out a stamp or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey, Heather.
that is such a good little stamp right there, and I don't even know where that is.
It's so funny. We were talking about Aqueous today.
Yeah, there it is.
It's in there multiple ways.
Yeah.
Because you got the little,
And I really like this little jobber too, because if you line those up just right,
yeah,
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
all
right, so-
available at PM Artist Studio. So that was the
Yeah, this-
Aqueous, and it's available in both the line and the block. Not everybody does that, but we do that.
yeah. Okay, so this book started in 2022 with "There Is a Crack in Everything." That's how the light gets in. Leonard Cohen. You can't go wrong with old Leonard.
I'm hoping for more cracks, y'all. We need more cracks.
We do.
We need more light.
I mean, I did a whole lot better job of, but now I'm just,
Hey,
We've
Devin.
got a lot more going on. When I started this, we just started our adventure.
Hey, Sophia.
And no amount of evidence will persuade an idiot. Well, I'm afraid we're working on that one. Yeah.
The proof is in the pudding on that one.
Patience is one of those virtues I very much appreciate in others. And there's
Nah, that one's by Patricia Carmichael.
It is.
Being Marta Studio.
Okay, so anyway, I've been using all of these little quotes that I have been collecting.
Oh,
in
I
this
like
book.
that Eddie says the more noise we make, the more cracks. That's right. We
That's
need to
right.
be like, you know what, Queen. She just put that up at the. Oh my gosh! And I have not watched the full movie, but the little clips and shorts come through like as little trailers of the Queen movie. That they did about Queen.
Oh.
And so the dun dun ch, dun dun ch.
Yeah, love that.
We need more of that.
If you always do what interests you, at least one person is pleased. And I kind of operate on that.
Party of one over here.
All right. So these are the books that I have altered that you have not seen.
Hello, Mary Thomas.
Hi, Mary Thomas.
We need to get out in the world, girl.
We do. And yeah. All right. So here, remember this one?
Oh, Joni, I'm so sorry for that.
What?
She lost her watercolor teacher last month, and that was a
Oh.
connection that she's, and that's
A bummer.
that is a bummer. But the memory and then the celebration of that and being able to carry that on to others and continue the connection. That's how I have to be able to look at that. Otherwise, I will wallow in some sadness.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can remember when.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember this? This was one of the experiments with
Oh, hey, all right.
and this one's soaking.
1 second here. So I
Okay.
think this is a good opportunity, and I know that like our good friend Alice, I haven't seen Alice in a little bit. Alice, if you're out there, holla, girl. If y'all want to let us know where you are in the world, you can in the chat. Please do. Like Mary Ellen said, she would love to find more Arty connection near her in Ohio. Now, I would also say those of you that are over in Makers, one of the ways to make those connections is to partake in the swaps. And you can be as it really is, you don't have to send a ton of stuff. You can do the one item. That is totally fine.
I'm into quality, not quantity.
Now, some of us like to de-stash, and that's okay too. Just work it out with your partner. What is somebody willing? Do they want it? Because to me, I'm kind of like, just send me the one thing. Because we've got a lot of things here. But always up for some connection. And we're here in Texas, in Saxe, outside of Dallas. We know Mary Thomas. We know, and we've met them in real life. We've actually met Darcy in real life. Now that was a side adventure. Not that we get up that way terribly often, but it is important. And I know that the connections that many of y'all have made with one another are a big deal, and it's a big deal to us.
And Webb, I would say I just saw the corner.
And hey, Karen.
I'm terrible at deadlines. The whole thing about it is you talk to your
Partner, and
your
if you
swap
know,
partner, and the thing is you just work it out. Because one time I was like 2 weeks late on mine, but I just talked to him and said, I'm really on this kick.
well, you lost some things,
and I lost
and
some
then we found
things,
some things.
and I had to find them again, and sometimes that takes a bit of time. I thought this was a great quote for the cover here. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself.
That's right.
Eleanor. I thought that was great. And look, at I gel plated some little pieces of paper for this one because.
And remember, all these little
this
books are going to be parts of the giveaways, the big old giveaways for our 13K, which we did hit today. But again, I expect that to go down. So I don't get too excited about it until we're a little way past it, because it goes up and then it goes down. We say things and people get upset, and that's fine. We're working through it. We're weeding them out, y'all.
Mariah provides me with these little bags, and they're wonderful. I can bag it and tag it, and I don't have to look for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Paula Kate. Yeah, that's right. She's in Barbados.
Oh,
I know. We should go visit her.
yeah. And Carrie's in Puerto Rico.
Well, he's visiting, I think.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if he wanted everybody to know. See, you can't let her know.
I saw it somewhere.
She saw it on the internet, Carrie.
I think it was general knowledge.
He put it out there.
Okay, so what did I do here? Moving right along. Now, I signed my name to this one. 2 reasons. If yours isn't signed, that means that it was somebody else's stuff that was used. And I don't feel comfortable doing that. But when it's mine, hell yeah, I'll sign that, baby. This was, Mariah talked about it. All right. So what I did is I had this gesso that had kind of dried up, and I squirted in some high flow and some airbrush medium and resolubilized it. And so it's kind of watery. But remember, these were they were more pinker, but some of that pink still came through. Then I came in and I put little dots in for the center of the flowers. I thought it was marvelous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I was afraid of that. Got a little carried away with my closing up of the book. I don't know where my road is going, but I know that I walk better when I hold your hand. Alfred de Musset.
Patty C, and any of y'all that do want to connect with one another, if you want to all send me an email and let me know that that is okay to connect y'all via the, emails, I will do that. Or y'all can work it out over in Makers. One or the other.
Okay, so what did I do on this? I came in and I went over the white with white.
Mm-hmm.
Same white I did with the flowers. I came in and I added some glossy medium here to, number 1, make it a little glossier. Number 2, set the watercolor. And then I made some paper.
I'm just so proud of you and the work that you're putting into these.
Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. I just, I did that last night. No, I didn't. I did that this morning. I wrote that in this morning.
You're welcome, Liz. And
I used my little bag here to...
I need to come up with some new ones. Some new of the little, our freebie stencils.
Ah, yeah. Okay, there we go. Never apologize. And here's my...
I love that one.
I think it is a special one. I don't know if everyone saw that, but I did do a wee bit more pencil work around the edges there.
Well, did you sign that one?
I didn't sign that because I didn't make the skull.
Well, I think you should still at least put your little PRC thing in the back of the book.
We were going to stamp all of them with PM Artist Studio.
Oh, we are going to stamp all of them with PM Artist Studio.
Okay, you've seen that one. I don't know why that... Oh gosh, have I got the wrong bunch here?
No.
I've got 2 bunches.
they're bunches and batches.
Bunches and batches. Okay, wrong ones. You've seen all those. No, they got mixed up.
I don't know how that happens.
Now I'm just going to have to go through here and...
Mm-hmm. I love that you've even bagged them. Each one is getting bagged.
Okay, here, you haven't seen...
A tag is coming soon.
And you need to see that one. This is the way my brain works. I mean, it is.
Hey, I do want y'all to know. Look at this. Look at what look. Oh, wait, there we go. Sorry. It's backwards to me, so my brain has to, See, there we go. This is a biggin. I was like, $20 is a little crazy. Normally, I don't talk about the prices of things because it always changes, but I am going to talk about the fact that, so this is, hold on, I'm looking at the ounces here. Why doesn't it say it on the front? I don't know if it was. Hold on, I'm gonna look. I'm looking at the thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna move on here while you do that. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. I just read you that. Now, I didn't like this, so I went over it with the
ooh,
shiny stuff.
She's glossing things up.
I glossed it up. Okay. Now, I worked for hours on this.
So, 160 milliliters. It's a little over a quarter of a pound, I think.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's significant.
I feel like it is. Yeah. Anyway, it's a big one. It's $20.
Okay. I came in, I outlined leaves. I came in and did pencil work. I put shiny stuff on the chrysanthemums. And I should sign this one because this is my stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing it. I've got to find my...
Oh, the most famous Margaret Mead quote is, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world indeed. It's the only thing that ever has." Hey, you were pretty close. And thank you for that, Eddie. You got me information. And then I think Graham actually posted it, but then Eddie gave it to me.
Well, and I love Margaret Mead. If you don't know about Margaret Mead, you know. Okay,
oh my God, that's fabulous.
Isn't that nice?
She worked hard on that one.
I did work hard on this one. Lots of pencil work.
Hold it up into the technology. Wow. That's Bloom's. It's one of our early ones. There was arguments over that.
Very, very opinionated arguments. Okay. The capacity for delight is the gift of paying attention. Julia Cameron. I thought that was wonderful. And look at my lovely little
border.
Yeah.
Framing it up.
I didn't give you a whole lot inside there, but look what I did do here. Oh no, that goes to that
yes,
one.
thank you, Graham. Graham was actually he did the work and put it in the chat.
I guess you're just gonna have to make your own papers. I spent a lot of time on the outside of that one, didn't I? Spend a lot.
Hey, I think there's a.
It is, and this one you can see it's really kind of lame. I practiced my stuff over here on the
wonderful Emma
the cover, which you can tear this up and use this also. But here's the and I think some pretty good. Just so happened I had a lot of pups in that color. I don't know. But here's my watercolor.
I love that. And that's Darcy's flower, the dead flower.
And I thought, it's kind of a rainy day, a few clouds. But I thought that was a good one. Oh no, I haven't. That's why they were separate. See, this one doesn't have a.
Hello, Christine.
It doesn't have a thing in it yet. A quote.
Oh, no quote.
I need to put where do I need to put that? I don't know. Remember. Okay. All right. So I spent a goodly amount of time.
And you did quite a bit of that actually on stream between two different.
I did the modeling paste.
That looks so good.
And
I love those
colored
colors.
pencil
those colors together.
And I made the eyes orbitals.
Orbitals.
It says,
she orbed them.
When people show you who they are, believe them. And you've got some nice little hoop-de-doo things in there. All right, I don't know. I think maybe that's it. I think you've seen all the rest of them. But I am working on them.
Oh, Carrie Griffiths says, hey, quote from Carrie Griffiths, hearing is not the same as listening.
Right, can you write that down, please?
Well, I got turtles on my thing. Hold on. I got to find a, accessible... Here. I gotta find the right page.
That is so true because I love Nathan, but he is like the worst listener in the entire world.
Entire time he's figuring out what he wants to say to you.
Yes, he is, and you can just tell by his eyes. And sometimes I will just reach over and smack him.
Yeah.
Because I know exactly what he's doing. I said, you are not actively listening, Nathan. And I said, and this is part of the problem with you and your children. They get tired of just hearing you blah, 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 and everybody just glazes over and moves on. Oh, well.
My father was also pretty good at that.
Yes, he was. Okay. So, Mariah, I am going to engage your very much appreciated skills today.
Hey, look at that. That's some pretty good writing right there.
I need to add that to my book. Hearing is not the same as listening. Yes. Listening is an active we used to do this. I went, and you know, a lot of times the teacher workshops that we went to, I just thought were so lame and stupid. And I just kept thinking about what I would be doing to present the material in a much better way. I actually raised my hand once at when we got our new computers, so they're giving you in-service. God, that word just makes me kind of cringe. And one of the in-services that we had gone to said that, you know, most people learn things kinetically. They identify a process of movement with the bit of information or knowledge. So the very next in-service that we had was one on computers. We sat there for 3 hours while she talked about it. I finally couldn't stand it anymore. I raised my hand and I said, I'm sorry, but I am really a hands-on kinetic learner. I need to be doing this while you're talking about it. Out of my eye, I could see my principal over there just going. And I knew I would be probably...
Everybody's backing away from her like, but she's not with us.
Here was what was great. A whole bunch of other people said, "Throw me in." They didn't say that because they wouldn't know what that word meant.
Some of them might.
Well, some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to put these on the little booklets, but I don't want to just stamp them on the booklets. I want to stamp them on paper because I'm hoping, see, I've got my fish.
Ah, you want to put the fish? Oh, wonderful.
I want the fish to go both ways. So I'm hoping that I have the paper that is going to go through it so that I can reverse.
You know those fish can be bought both ways. That's actually one of the we don't always do it, but when people are, you know.
Well, see, I need
Don't give me a hard time, Sandy Franklin.
This fish going this way. I need this fish going this way, and then I need this fish down here going this way.
Try to find the other fish?
I didn't know that. I just gave up after I got this one
because like I found these fish. I'm gonna make them work.
Okay, so here's the animals, lizards, snakes, fish, frogs, and dragons.
Okay.
See if you can find that other fish. That will facilitate things greatly here. Okay, so that's this booklet. I just have to use this turtle because I love it so much.
Now
I really like turtles.
We may have given them away just to get space. Hey, that was your call, not mine.
No, I wouldn't. No. I may have thought they were the same thing and just, you know.
Now, the other thing is since they're little, they might be over there in the little thing.
Well, one of them is little. One of them is pretty good sized.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the other one might be.
Well, if you can't find it, I think I've already, you know. Never apologize for using what's at hand to solve your problem.
You have solved it.
All right, so my solving of this problem, I love this. And what I'm envisioning here on this is having, you know, this swirly watercolor-y stuff going on here. And I really discovered when I was using my product that I had altered here.
Oh, here, Mike says, a hearing quote from Simon Sinek. He's a really cool dude. By the way, if you haven't seen his talk, or there's a YouTube where he talks to good God, I just had it. Trevor Noah. Love him too.
I like Trevor Noah.
God, I love him a lot.
I don't know this other person.
There's a most wonderful YouTube, like they chat, watch the whole thing because they have it in parts too. But anyway, he says hearing is listening to what is said. Listening is hearing what isn't said.
Oh, I like Carrie's better. I can understand that. That one I'm gonna have to work on a little bit.
She didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it. No, it was. Yeah, it's one of those paradoxical things. Oh my goodness! I do not know what is wrong with this lid, but it no longer closes.
Well, it sets up. That's why
it just keeps turning. It's like the stupid things that I have, the medications that I have that, see, look, okay, you think it, okay, see, you think it, but you give it a twist and it
just pops, right? Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Golden. You might need to work on that. I don't know if that's mine.
Because they're always watching us.
Because they're always watching us, yes. They realize. And this might be the problem right here. Let's see.
Hello, Shauna.
By golly, look at that. Okay, there we go. Now, I want to demonstrate this for you just simply because...
Oh, and hello, not quite there yet, love. That is the turtle available as a stencil. It is not. But Darcy, as she said there in the chat, I mean, she could do a little work to make it. Here's the tricky... Okay, let me explain. Let me tell you a little story. Let me tell you about swirly swirls.
Y'all really stepped in it here, okay?
Swirly swirls. Just go look at that stencil. Because I will kind of tell you a story about how the turtle could be turned into, but still would not necessarily be. This is one of the hardest things for our stencil designers, stamp designers. We still screw it up. Understanding, hey, this needs to be connected. This needs, this needs a break. This needs a, what part of it's going to stay? What part's going to go? So, that being said, there's a stamp.
Okay, did y'all read the lid on here? Well, I'll leave it there and you can read it
there
while I'm mussing about.
Doing
okay.
Things.
So this right here is my gesso with airbrush medium and high flow medium, and the reason it is because it's set up and it got so chunky that it no longer was going to work as a
howdy do.
Yeah, because but I mean I saved it. I saved it.
Oh, and thank you. Mo did put it. I was wondering if you're going to put it in there. So Mo did put a link to the swirling swirls. Just take a look at, look back and forth at the turtle to that. That will explain what would have to happen in order for the turtle to become a stencil.
All right, now do you see what's happening here? I hope you see what's happening here. When I come in with my watercolor, which I will go over this with my, that didn't come in the mail, Mariah, by the way.
What's up?
The new,
the aura stuff, or what?
The watercolor medium.
Oh, see, I told you there was something on my back order. Let me just tell you, I was like Blick. They were sending me I didn't understand. I knew something was on back order. I thought it was all on back order.
All right, so there I have established my background for my frog. And, the thing about frogs and tadpoles, when they first turn in, their little tadpole legs stick out, and then you look at them through the light, they are almost transparent.
Did you ever remember that? Did we ever tell you about awkward turtle? That was my friend Sarah thing.
Oh, I guess I missed out on that. But anyway, I have rescued the golden gesso with airbrush medium.
All things can be rescued.
High flow medium. It is a bit chunky and needs a bit more. Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm. And welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an arty friendly bunch of folks. Best chat in town.
That we are.
And if you missed them thirsty thoughts this day, please go back and watch those because I was proud of that Thursday thoughts for sure.
Okay. Now this has been covered. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
she does.
I need I need from you.
Yeah.
I need from you stamp pads.
Do you know that I got a really big thing of this?
And it's a good thing.
We've been doing okay. Oh, and somebody asked about this, and I'm sorry, I haven't gotten back to the comment yet. But this is a great time to talk about it, and hopefully you're here, and maybe you can even... I feel like it might have been Lizette, but maybe not. Lizette, you can confirm or deny. Here's the dealio. If you own a bunch of different colored ink pads, then really all you need is clear gloss, wine. You don't need all the different colored powders necessarily.
Yeah.
It'll get it done. It holds the color. That being said, sometimes it's fun to mix them up. And we have been gifted many of the embossing powders, which I'm very thankful for. Anything that y'all send to us, actually, I'm very thankful for. It just warms my heart. And...
Me too. I'm bringing this back because I don't want to mess up my knife.
Hello, Tom. Welcome, welcome.
And I had to have something here that wasn't white on white so I can know where to put my fish.
Okay, what am I supposed to be doing?
You're supposed to be finding me a stamp pad.
What color?
I want, I would like a green one.
Okay.
And I would like a...
Here's a nice ishy gushy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love those. Oh, yeah, that's it. That was it.
Hey, this one might be good for your blue business that's going on there.
Oh, my... Yeah, okay. I think it might.
And thank
I don't
you,
know if
Arty Fairy Godmother.
If it gets lost in the shuffle there.
And here.
Oh, spruce.
Spruce it up.
Yeah, well, I might use both of those. I might do the feet and spruce and the body and
there you go.
Eucalyptus.
Hey, you can mix them up.
All right, now on the tortuga. I want. Do you have just?
Hello,
do you have a
Roseanne.
juicy black?
I do have the juicy black.
Because I want this turtle to be like the.
Now, what we're referring to is these Catherine Pooler ink pads are very juicy. In fact, they are like one of her selling points is, hey, these work really great with embossing powders because they stay juicy enough, long enough, you can get her done.
Yes. Okay. So the turtle, I'm just going to stamp the turtle onto the book, and we're going to go ahead and waw it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You got your wire ready?
Always on demand. Although I'm gonna finish up my little.
Okay, I'm making it extra juicy and wet because I want to get that lovely patina. But I just think that this
Sugar biscuits.
all right, turn it over. Fumbly today. Fumbly.
Because you haven't had enough coffee and I had too much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And sometimes I will take my Baron and I will push it.
Yes, in fact, we have done that before, but you got to watch out with the whole water business because what will happen is it boils up, like it does the bubbly thing, which is fine. Like if you're okay with the texture of it.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
Well done, Patricia.
Yes.
Oh, I need a piece of paper. Can you throw me a piece of paper?
I will. Ah.
I guess I could have done the black powder on it too.
Perfecto.
But I got a big old thing of clear.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Excellent.
Oh, plus this is super fun to watch.
Yes.
Maybe you should watch.
I don't want to watch.
But it's fun to watch. This look, because it's
well, is
gray.
it going to reach across here?
Yes. Here. So just don't touch the turtle. Don't touch it.
Oh, you touched it up here.
No,
Look.
you touched that up there. There's no ink on me, lady. If you want to re-roll the tape, we can see where there's evidence of who done it.
Well, we may have to do it over because I'm.
Well, we can fix that. You can cover that up with something else.
Nothing's happening, Mariah.
Not yet. Yeah, hold that. There you go. Look at that. Got a little part on the head, I think. I don't know why. In the middle. There you go.
Well,
Now,
other than the ooky mark up there in the corner, and I don't think it's going to come off.
no, but you can. Here, give it to me. Do you want me to do something with it, or do you?
No, I'll figure it out. You know, this is the only thing I don't like about this stuff. Is
It
you
is
really,
juicy, and that gets
you really
everywhere.
have to make sure wash your edges off because you pick that up and obviously it transfers. Now, I will say, gosh darn it, where did that go?
Oh, Diane would like to know why you're doing your own wine. Because it was a good one. You could see it, like, you know, wine.
I don't know what I may do is I may just, you know, here's what I'm going to do. Look at this. You know.
Oh, no.
Make it intentional.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Isn't there a song? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Signature.
You could also frame her for something. Should I wall that?
No, we're not wine that. It looks like I need to use more lotion. It's pretty cracky. Okay, look at that. Problem solved.
Yeah, that was funny. Hello, Beth.
All right, now I'm not going to do any more of this because I don't really like it, and
You're not very good at it.
I'm not very good at it. You saw how I fumbled about there. Okay, so here's how you get the stuff on you. See?
From the edge of the lid.
From the edge of the lid, you must very carefully.
You did do that. I was gonna say Eddie was he went live again today. It was quite fun. I dropped links. It wasn't awesome, but I did it. And
Oh well, you know. All right, now
he stuck his thumb in a print just like you do, and so
really?
well, that's how we know it's yours. So see.
All righty. So here we go. All right, we're hoping the fish go through because we didn't find the other, you know, fish that was swimming from right to left. We've got the fish that's swimming from left to right. In both.
Meeting in the middle.
Meeting in the middle. Okay. So I've got, and I want to use, unfortunately, I have written on the paper because, you know, I do have really good
I know,
ideas.
and a lot of people show up here and they're like, what is wine? We just know that you've come to PMR Studio. After a while, you get noted up, and you know that we were talking about the heat tool, and that this is called wine. That's why you...
Yes, and it's not my favorite thing to do.
No.
Okay, so we've got mashi paper and we've got asagami paper here.
Hey, Margo.
We're going to do it on both of them to see if there is a significant difference. If it goes through, I'm hoping it goes through.
Right. And it probably will, especially with this more juicy ink. It's probably going to bleed out a little bit, but that's okay too. You know,
yeah,
they're in the water. It makes sense. We're going to go with that story.
That cute little bugger. Oh, he's upside down. All right, Mariah, I'm handing you that, and you can put stuff on it so it can be drying.
Well, and with these, we'll see. But I'm going to use the clear, so that's all right.
I'm just going to do, you know, a couple just because you never know what's going to happen.
And you're going to cut these out, right?
Yes,
okay.
And that's one of the reasons. Thank you for mentioning that. That's one of the reasons I'm using the paper that I am using is simply because this paper is a little more substantial. But now, did we check and see if it was going through? Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. I don't, if we're wine, going through is not going to work. So, forget that.
Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. Dial up, y'all.
The wine is not going to go through. Okay, we're going to put the lid on the frog.
We're doing
put the lid on Bay Breeze. There, we're done Bay Breeze. Now we're on to Froggy.
I like that Bay Breeze. Is that
it
what
is
you
pretty.
just did? Yeah.
It's a lot less, and when you're starting with these stamps and they have this other color that's been on there for a while, you do need to really make sure that you've used a lot of repeated applications because it's dried up and light colored. Okay. Mariah's probably
Y'all understand that?
scream at me for.
Did y'all get that? Give us a thumbsy upsy in the chat. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's you like it and then you share it. And if you're feeling real, extra, you just, tell all your friends about it. That's the stream or the channel, all the above.
Okay, well, I don't know if I love that or not, but we're gonna. That was the asagami. So let's get
Hey, Greg.
a mashi here. That frog gonna fit on there? Boy, that's gonna be a tight squeeze. But I think I can do it.
You can do him a little sideways, and he'll be all right.
This will probably be a more juicy.
Juicing up the frog.
Juicing up the frog.
No. These stamps are not just for ink. In fact, a lot of folks, in fact, Kerry Griffiths being one of them, he just talked about that recently in one of his videos, that he really prefers to use the stamps with the acrylic paint, which is a wonderful, coordinating kind of product situation when you have a gel plate, which is one of the things a lot of us do around here. We're just not doing that necessarily today. I don't know. Should probably pull some prints maybe, but I don't know.
No, I'm gonna gel plate.
Okay.
I don't have any to pull.
Oh, sugar biscuits.
Oh, the one I have to pull, I didn't pull. Remember the one?
Oh, you didn't do it?
I didn't, but I guess I could do it.
We can
since
all,
we've got time.
labor through it. And...
Yeah, and have everybody suffer through. The other reason I really like these little jobbers, see how they stack up?
Yeah, they stack nice.
Carmichael used to say, don't ever buy dishes that don't stack up in the cupboard. This is kind of the same way with the,
Yeah. All right, and then I'm going to wah this stuff. I don't know about... Okay, yeah, I grabbed on there. Okay. I filled up my little container from the big one.
Oh, so it didn't take up so much real
Well,
estate.
and plus I'm a little worried about, when you're kind of being fast and furious here, you don't want to be pouring out of the big one.
Contaminants.
And that too.
Oh, yeah.
Because I tossed out a big chunk of stuff. I was like, oh, that was a lot.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about something that I haven't talked about. I really do want to talk about it.
Well, you should talk about it before I wah, or if you want me to wah real quick and then you talk about it. I mean, you can talk while we wah, but I don't know. You got to talk louder.
Okay. Well, these are Masha's watercolors, and it is some marvelous stuff. I don't have very many of them, just what samples that she sent me. Now, these are different. These are somebody else on those. But you would be surprised how much you get out. And these are samples. You can ask for them. But isn't that gorgeous? See, that might be a good watercolor color.
I think they just send us the samples. Like, it came with. I got to turn this on the hoodie and get this over with.
Okay. But now, see, here's another one. And some of them granulate out. Here's another granular one. I don't know if that's turquoise. Yeah, turquoise violet. Both of those are turquoise violet. I don't know why I have two. And here's a really nice brown. There's a really nice gold. And you can see I've swatched them out here. Oh, definitely want to use this one. Look at that one. That's a good ocean color there for the waves. And then ocean wave. Oh, yeah. Got two of those.
Okay.
I guess I ordered two different.
I think at different times, and so that's why different samples came. And then this is from...
Lust.
Does it say what the store is?
No. I mean, this one does. It says Masha's.
Yeah. And I think that means from Etsy. So, like, if you look that up, then you can find her on Etsy. And then the other one that we usually got samples from was from,
Ink and something.
But
look, she
maybe,
writes.
Mo, do you remember?
Writes calligraphy on them. Yeah, she's.
Mo remembers these sort of things. Hi, Neri.
And this is Flame. I wasn't too impressed with that. I mean, I had some. Oh, and here, some of these are from April Mathis.
None of these samples came from her.
Oh, that's right. She sent us the whole little thing.
Right. But April Mathis over there on Etsy, she carries the Renaissance watercolors.
Yeah, and there's some good stuff. And I guess I put the paper down before
yeah.
it dried. That was really a
nib inks, nibs and something. Nibs and inks.
Yeah, if you
I'm
look,
getting there. My brain's getting there.
That's this person that does the
those.
Yeah. She has fanciful.
There, look at Mo. She was on it.
Fanciful names.
Nibs, pens, and inks. Thank you, Mo.
Yes. She has fanciful names for
Did
her.
I help you with it, or were you already on track? She was probably already on track.
Anyway, I've got those little tiny, and don't
Jesse Cherry loves Marsha's handmade paints.
Yeah, they're very pricey, but you know what? They last a long time.
Yeah, it's not something that you're like,
Yeah. All right, I'm not going to make you watch me cut this frog out and glue this frog down.
Just know that that's going to happen.
Just know that that's going to happen. I can't anyway until I get my, I have to go over this with my watercolor medium and then place the frog on there. But look at him. Isn't he just wonderful? I don't know which one I love the best. Really like this one. See, look, you can tell that it kind of
oozed out. Mm-hmm.
No, that I did different color on the paws.
Yes, on the paws and flippers.
Feet, froggy feet. Oh, and I'm very happy about these fish. I'm just gonna live with them. There might have to be some upside down fish, There's always one of those in every crowd.
Especially if you don't feed them right.
And I could have them going at the diagonal so it wasn't such a, a big hoop-de-doo.
Hi, Cindy.
Okay, I think we can work that out. But that's what's going to happen with those books. And I felt like that was something that I could share with you.
Yeah.
All righty. And I'm going to show you this book again because, well...
we like to show it.
I like to show it
on it.
I like to, Mariah, I'm going to hand these off to you.
Yes. See,
so that they
nice
don't knock off.
I'm the keeper of the ink.
She is, and here's the keeper of
you are
stamps.
just the messiest little stamper. I love
I
you.
am. If there's any way to mess it up, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just, because Yasutomo was so generous with supplying us with these papers to do this demonstration. But you cannot believe I use this reference guide I used it today to decide which one of these I wanted to use.
This is available on our website. See, comparison guide of Yasutomo. There's a link to it. Mo put it in there. That's Cookie Wookie.
See, the gas and paper is very, very dense.
Now, it's just a printable version. You have to kind of supply your own.
Yeah, but mine's at printable. You have to get your own paper samples.
Right. But it'll show you, okay, well, maybe I want to order this one, and then you can put your own little one.
Yeah, you can start making your own little hoop-de-doo there.
Hoop-de-doo.
All right. We're just moving right along here, folks. I don't know what time it is.
I can tell you that. It's 4:10.
And I think that you need to turn the air conditioning off. I'm getting a little...
How are you?
Chilled.
Well, see, I had all that coffee, and I'm telling you, it just is...
Well, I guess I didn't have as much as you did. All right, are we going to wrestle with the print? And somebody said that they had actually seen someone do that. And I said, I would be willing to do that on something that wasn't as precious.
And then I think you should just pull the darn thing, and what comes up is what comes up, and don't be so darn precious about it. That's my feeling.
Well, you're allowed to have those.
I know. I like to express them.
But here's the thing. I am going to do this my way.
It's my way.
Or the
Highway.
highway.
I don't think that that's actually a song, but we're singing it.
I don't
It's
know.
PM Artist Studio, the musical.
Okay, I'm
She don't want to do it on.
I'm not doing
She doesn't
it.
like watching.
I meant to have this done, but I was so into doing my
the books.
books that, and then I'm going to bring this back and, well, you know, I was real sad about my. Okay, let me tell you what I did here.
Okay.
I was very
Karen
unhappy.
should be. She's gonna be popping in here. Love that. She loves them pop dots.
Yes, and this is Smashing Pumpkins.
Mm-hmm. Your pop dots took over your pumpkins.
I've got the pumpkins over, and the reason I did was to amp up my chartreuse here. As you can see, I'm not sure it was as successful as I had anticipated it would be. You know how that goes.
Although I think Karen's on a call during this time.
Oh,
she might be watching us, but she's
all right.
She has a thing.
So here's my.
I feel the vibe.
Struggling, folks, struggling.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so here we go. And here's my little. I have it up here with a little magnet that Mariah. So I want you to look at that.
Be impressed, y'all. Be impressed. Be impressed. She has done her best. I'm telling you, it's the PM Artist Studio musical.
Okay, so if all else fails, I've got a really great background of chartreuse, and I actually I like the name of that color. That gives me information in my brain. Hooks up. Oh yeah, chartreuse. I know what that color is. I mean, when I first heard it, I had to look it up because I didn't know what it meant. And I also have kind of a neat one here, and then I've got dots in, you know, another brayer off, and I'm not sure why I have that. I'm deciding if I want to really just keep this because it's so wonderful, or if I want to use it some more. I don't know. But anyway, some of these I did when I was working on my. I've got to show you these look at these wonderful brayer offs. Aren't those impressive? I don't know what this crap going on out here, but I really like it. And I'm like, well, I don't know what that is, but
I love it. I want some more of it.
But I don't know what it is. All right, so remember this one where we lost it? We lost the pumpkins, the Smashing Pumpkins.
You found them over here. I found them.
But by golly, I got those boogers down there. And isn't that a remarkable print?
I love that. This is the one where it got eaten up.
This is one, and you can still see its little tendrils around here. They're in yawn, but you don't know what they are.
Unless you were in that live stream.
Very, very sad.
I mentioned that this was going to happen.
I think we both had a feeling that it might, but I was just at the point.
This is the revisionary history.
Just wanted it to work.
I wanted it so much,
but it did not.
No.
And that's...
You know what's so funny is Brad and I were actually, he talked about it afterwards. He goes, well, I think really what needed to happen was like more of like a pink or a lighter. And I was like, oh yeah, that would have been really good.
Okay, but here's here's the dilemma that we had. You use that light pink, you were going to lose all of your pink.
No, I don't think so.
I think so, because that's what happened here.
I think the pink would have been enough of a contrast. If it was like I'm talking Piggy Pepto Pink.
Oh.
Piggy Pepto Pink. Not pink. I don't
know. I think it would have been the same thing as the red. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to try to replicate that.
Let's do it.
But not today.
Okay. Some other day.
Some other day. I got things to do here today that people are expecting.
Some other rectifications there.
Yes. Let me turn over my paper here. It's just kind of a messy one, but
that's what I'm saying.
I've already got it stuck down. You're just going to have to live with the messiness on it. All right, so here we go. We have the accent color, which is the orange. We have our chartreuse. What we do not have is we do not have purple, and we do not have our indigo. And I did save it.
Well, here's Liz. We talked about this the other day.
What?
She says this month's color combos are so deep. What did you think of the color block? How to color block them? See, we talked about that. You need to actually use that thought, you know, for good, not for evil. That's where my brain is today. I'm sorry.
Well, isn't that
you mix them? We're gonna
isn't that
ombre. She's gonna
interesting?
ombre that. She's gonna ombre it because they do go together. And no matter what, you're gonna like hit those colors, and you're gonna be like, "Woo!"
All right, so we decided that this was going to work for my purple, right? Everybody decided.
Oh, he said bright orange. Sorry, pink was mine. Okay, clarification, y'all. Brad was for a bright orange.
I will try to do that again and
Or
get
at least
that
something similar, so you have like the same situation.
very light, transparent background,
Right.
whatever, you know. And sometimes you think, oh well, that
I was team pink. Brad was team orange.
yeah. And I don't.
See, that would be the next ombre, and then we could test it out.
But here's the thing: I did ombre. This was orange, but the problem
That's the red
is,
orange.
The problem is it needs to be more transparent, because if you go with what I did on the other one, that's one of the reasons that we lost it. Is because
I don't agree with that. Oh, wait, maybe you should just swatch it out, and then we could just test it. Like, well, that's a whole day.
That's a whole day.
But I think it's worth having because obviously it has prompted much conversation. Therefore, it should be, conversed about.
And
maybe even, experimented upon. So it sounds like a Tuesday situation. There you go. That's how these things happen,
possibly.
y'all.
I don't know. I am not committing to that because I just don't know how I'm going to feel after I get through here today. All right. So I put my mix up color in here.
Some people are enjoying my energy today. I just want you to know. It's been noted in
God
chat.
dang, I think it slid down there, so I don't really know.
It creeped off.
Yeah, but I think we're okay.
Said I'll see you later.
It's kind of a blocky. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna. I put it on the side, and I thought,
right, but it wasn't as thick as you thought. It's in there somewhere.
It's in there somewhere, and this is the only thing that's really deep. So I'm just, oh my, oh, I don't know about that.
We're in C. It's down. You're committed at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna divide it up. Divide and conquer.
And then you're putting the purple in the middle.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm going to put a lot of purple in.
And it needs that for the moisture.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Hopefully that's going to do it. Oh my, we're going to get some really good.
I am, and I had a lot of coffee today. Well, actually I had a lot of caffeine. I had a Coke today. It's been a long time, but I wanted it, and I had it. And I liked it.
Sometimes I really like these things that I make over here with my
we can't
thing.
see. We just see a shadow dance happening on there. Oh, look at that. I do like those.
That's going to be very, very nice. Okay. So I'm going to put this down up here. I'm going to take my little cloth and wipe that off. I'm trying to keep my spatulas pristine.
Oh, wonderful, Kathy.
I'm going to throw that away because I don't want to grab that and get it all over me. All right, here we go with, I can't read it.
Yeah, because the text on them, it was a bad move.
Their writing is almost exactly the same value as the... Now, I'm squeezing out a goodly amount of that there. And I'm going to hand this to Mariah and allow her eyes to read it.
I will read it.
All right, here we go, folks.
It's number 581. And it is Permanent Blue Violet Opaque. It has, like, all the things. It's, like, the block and the pluses. It's very opaque. That is some dry paint. But it's in the color.
It is in the color range.
Looks like somebody sneezed it out. Just gonna fix that. There you go.
Hopefully that's not going to, mess anything
it's
up.
Doing all right.
Because wherever that is not covered, it's not going to come up, ladies and gentlemen. That is, and this is one of the reasons I really do not like this.
Ooh, look at that chunk.
Stupid brayer is because it's just it doesn't get down in there.
Well, it's a hard brayer.
It's a hard brayer.
It's not, you know.
We're just going to keep going here until I can get this paint distributed.
I don't think some of that's distributing. I think
I don't think it is either, but I'm going to give it my dead level best here.
You should throw your shoulder out working that clump.
All right, well, I think it just is what it is.
Yeah, you need to stop.
Get some paper down.
You're making me crazy on the paper.
Paper.
Her lovely painty lump. My lumps. They will not brayer out. This is part of the musical, y'all. Somebody, I hope you're making a, what do you call a playbill?
Okay, I'm a little bit anxious about some of this. I'm going to take some of my, what is this? Oh, airbrush medium. No, I don't think so. I think I just want water here so that I can make sure that I have.
That's the one.
Oh, wow.
But there's the pink one.
Llama.
Yeah, but see, there's not much in that. But yeah, that's right here. See, there's a difference.
Now, we know this is going to be okay because we're going to allow this to dry. Wet strength, we're really going to give her a go here. I mean, we're going to, if it comes up, it's going to be remarkable. I really wish somebody would make a spongier sprayer in that.
A spongier big one.
A spongier big one. Okay.
Speedball. You listening? Hey. It should soak in some. So some of the
Should soak in some.
It's going to do some different things.
And we'll visit that again on.
Carrie's struggling to trust this particular process.
Well, fair. Carrie, you know, I am
fair.
too.
She was
fair
too.
enough. But, you know, at this point, it was like, okay.
She was taking the hits as they were coming.
Just, I know it wasn't going to work like it was.
Right.
So I didn't feel too bad about, you know. I mean, we've already got one of those over here. Can we put some dadgum water in those things?
We can. It is a possibility. I'm going to put it out here so I remember.
And that's exactly right. And I mean, I think about those things and I don't know. Anyway. All right. Well, we're pretty much done with that.
Okay. What's next?
So, what is next?
You got 37 minutes to do whatever it is.
That is a good question. What is next? All right. Well, I've got some. I was working on these for the.
Kathy, that's wonderful. Oh, I love this one. Don't mess this up.
I won't mess it up. I'm going to use lime green.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use paper artsy.
Yep.
Dirty lime.
That's right there in the, you know.
And I want you to know, I threw away 3 containers.
Yeah. Proud of you.
They did not, with the new stuff that I got, it was not working. Okay, now I'm a little anxious about using my purple over the top of my lime green here, but we'll just be.
Go lightly and quickly.
Lightly and quickly.
Because see, it's already starting to. And this paper artsy it was already a transparent paint. In fact, that's why they sent it to us, because we were like, hey, I don't know if they have transparent paints. They're like, hey, we do, and we're going to send you some. So they did. But it's probably a little extra because she did add the airbrush medium to it. Correct?
I did.
Yep. And if you want to know, the paper artsy paints are fabulous paints. A little pricey, but they're well worth the price.
They're wonderful. And they're wonderful.
They're very nice people, too.
Very nice people. They're in France, but they speak perfectly
Well,
good English?
Well, they
or-
started out in the UK. That's why.
Oh, they moved their operations to
I think
France
so.
later.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
All right, now you can. This is wonderful. What I want to talk about here, and we're going to make some connections here, ladies and gentlemen. Connections. The color of the paint that you see is totally dependent on, and this is what the Impressionists discovered. They would spend a lot of time putting little dots of paint next to each other to see what happened to them. Because when you have a paint down and you think it's green over here, but then you put it next to red orange over here, everything changes. And look what happened here. That very limey green that you see right there, this is what happens.
Plus, this is an older plate, so it's already altering the color of everything.
It really is, and probably we should but I think for purposes of demonstration, you can see what happens when you put a complementary color, even though it's not exactly a complementary color next to it, it's going to change what is there. All right, now here's the and I did a little, but then I went over the top of it because it was peeling up. So I went over the top of it with another, but now we're going to go over it with a pull color. And the pull color I want to use here, I'm going to use this turquoise. And this is the Paper Artsy Beach Hut, and it is transparent. So I'm not going to use that. I want to use an opaque turquoise. And this is an opaque turquoise, and this is turquoise green. It says so on the thing here. Because of my, oh, look at this. Isn't this nice? Now, I can probably get a strip of turquoise down here on this
Very nice, yes.
white stripe that's really...
Well, and since you're in your little... Oh, you can't scoot the thing, because she tapes her little area down with the... Where's she brayer off? The brayer off area. It's a set zone.
Yeah, it is. That it is.
I love that.
But now see, because it had that transparent, this stuff, underneath it, it still looks greeny, but in some spots it didn't really take. And if I'd thought about that, I would have pulled some more stripes so that I could have got more of the the turquoise. I still think it looks cool. Now, this must dry fully before we do anything else to that. All right, we've got some of this lumpy chunky stuff out here. And, this is really an opportunity to do something that my little bags of stencils and masks.
That organization, y'all. I want y'all to be very impressed.
You really should.
Okay,
here we go.
Bye, Cynthia. Thanks for hanging.
Now, do I want that one or do I want this one? This might be more better. Because it kind of goes, with the mucky muck that's on there.
This here is puzzle, but it's been altered. All the edges have been cut around.
Yes, and I never cut them the same way twice, so there you go.
But if you buy yours, you can cut yours however you want to cut them. We highly encourage it.
Highly encourage it. Okay, we're going to go in with my favorite here. Orange brulee. de quinacridone. I don't know how you say that, but it's burnt orange. I always think about Mariah's. She used to make these wonderful cheesecakes. She hasn't made those since she had a baby. And she had her own little torch that she'd
had a kitchen torch.
Do the.
Then I used to use it to light cigarettes.
Have a smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm turning this around.
It was great when it was like windy outside. Just
yeah, it was pretty torchy.
Yeah. But see, I quit smoking. I quit making brulee. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this has to dry. So we're gonna.
Oh, I like that.
Is that dramatic?
It is dramatic.
Okay, I need to get my stencil up before it sticks down. But look at that.
Ooh.
For on the fly.
Ooh, and well done on placement, Patricia.
I know. I need to get something up there in that area that's kind of, plain.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got? Oh, here's a little leftover. Maybe we can salvage a bit.
Oh, I don't know. See, it's Ginger Snap Charlie, and the other one is, so Sam is Charlie Cheese Fry. See, it's the Charlie thing that's the connection. Hello, Ari Sky, and that's also Sonia, the Arty, fairy godmother. She has many names and many. Love you, girl. She said, did you get your contour ink in the mailbox? I don't know. I haven't been out to the mail today. It didn't come to the front door. We've been kind of running around here a little bit.
What is
Crazy. She sent us something.
Our fairy godmother sent us something?
Now, you know what we did get? Did you send this? I meant to ask you. Did you send the little block thingies in the cleaner deal?
Oh, I told you?
She loves.
Oh.
She cut it in half so we could both, because she wants her own. She wanted her own part.
So here is the
She
thing.
loves
Look
this
at this. You put it down, it stays there. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you, and I'm sorry I did not keep the wrapping paper for this. Did I hand it to you, Mariah?
No, I think you checked it. That's all right. It's
all right,
it's from Ranger. It's a Ranger Rick product.
Yeah. Ranger Rick. You put your little towelette thing down there, and then you put your
She's worked it out.
It is just, it works perfectly. It would work perfectly with paint as well as your
ink. Mm-hmm.
Ink, because see, squishy.
She's very enamored with that thing.
I when I first got it, I was
the
like,
other thing.
Hey, and it has been tested. I washed a whole bunch of stamps.
Karen said she couldn't picture me smoking. I'll send you pictures. I used to take pictures all the time smoking.
Me too. I have all the pictures we used to take at Christmas. I was always smoking.
We were very flaunty smokers.
I liked smoking.
I loved smoking.
I want them to make cigarettes that don't cause cancer.
It would be fabulous. It gives me something to do. It's very fidgety. It's a fidget thing. It's more of a.
Well, I just like the persona. It's very Marlene Dietrich. Spy woman kind of stuff.
100%.
Like it. Okay. Well, that did not do very
I did have a special look at Mo. Mo knows my whole background. She's going to help write the book. She said she even has a special seat on the patio. I did. I held court. I just want y'all to know that.
She did. And nobody, if you sat in her chair,
I'd be like, you need to move.
She didn't
over.
mind telling you needed to move.
Yeah.
I can remember
and
enjoying
sometimes
a
people
couple
would be like,
of times.
seriously? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not joking. Like, that's my spot.
And everybody would look at him and say, she's not joking. You need to move before you get.
Now that was at my house. Now if I was at other people's houses, I would kind of establish a spot, but I didn't stake claim to it.
I always like to get there early so I could stake out my territory.
Exactly, that's how it was.
That's what Sarah Waters, my pottery teacher, used to say. You're very territorial. I said, what do you mean? She says, look at how you've surrounded yourself with your stuff so nobody can come in. And I said, well, this is very true. And considering there's some real idiots in this class that I do not want next to me.
Stick out a barrier.
I establish the barrier right away. Okay, this is my bubble, my space. You need to back off. All right, I think that we can just go ahead and put a full color on it. And this
I still don't trust that, Becky.
What?
Hey, she says that they make a 0 nicotine vape. Yeah, I don't, anything that's still, unless it's like, a humidifier I could smoke on. Maybe that might be kind of, still blow it out. It like blows. Yeah. We don't trust it.
I've got to put this color down because this is for one of my, this is for the daisies.
Yeah, see, that's
the paper for the daisies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some of you are getting really special paper. Now, the thing about it is, if
some of y'all are not.
Some of y'all are not. It just depends on how,
we do the giveaway.
Yeah.
We still haven't figured that out.
We have not figured that out quite.
Bye, Rosemary. Thanks for hanging.
Quite yet. We can get some in between that. Okay, that's looking good. I like that. Not a whole lot, but some. Need to stop yammering and get my paper down here. I have made paper for you all. Didn't cover it exactly all the way, but that's all right. Let's grab another piece and
could be, yeah, that makes sense, Estella.
What is it?
She says that she doesn't remember taking pictures when she smoked. But looking back that her smoking days, she feels like smoking was probably a coping mechanism for the unknown ADHD.
Oh, never thought about that. I'm extremely sure that I have it. It was not diagnosed. I wasn't the generation that got snowed up on that. They missed me. But mine was passive. I think they used to call it daydreaming. If I get totally, I was done with whatever it was they were talking about. I'd just go off somewhere. And
yeah.
I was very good at that. Look at that paper.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Oh my gosh, that is just so wunderbar. All right, there we go. Nice little paper.
Made me chuckle, Jennifer.
And I'm going to keep this one because I think I will add it to the, that. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can get some incidental transfers here.
Incidental?
Incidental.
This is not intentional. This is incidental.
Incidental transfers. These papers are really...
Is it incidental if you plan on having them?
Are mucking up my space over here. I must rid myself of them.
Okay.
So, here we go. Alrighty, let's use some...
I hear you on that, Darcy. 100%.
What?
She says sometimes she smells the smoke and gets a headache. Sometimes she smells it and wants to partake.
Yeah, I agree.
Usually it makes me like kind of... It's more seeing it that I'm like, yeah, that looks like something. But the smell of it doesn't spook me out anymore.
I know when we were in Baltimore, when we went and stayed with Erin when she lived there, we went to a Korean restaurant. And there were smokers.
Oh, there's big time smokers.
And smokers while you were eating.
And see that, even when I was a smoker, that grossed me out.
Sort of colored our whole experience because it was wonderful and it was such a cool thing because it was where they brought out the noodles in this huge big old bowl and then took scissors. The bowl was like this big, and then they just cut them. And then give you that bunch and you that bunch and that bunch over there. And it was just, I don't know. I was totally fascinated with the whole experience. Other than the smoking, it was totally. Then they had this whole platter of all this different stuff.
Oh, all the little things. I love all the little things.
Stuffs.
Sauces and pickled things and
you know, and I don't know if I was eating them right or whatever, but anyway, you know, it was a delightful experience. Why would people not want to do that? I don't know. Just okay. Well, you know, in a few spots. Now you have to understand, this was also one of those that weren't quite.
They're running out.
The reason that I got these is because they weren't, but they're still cool, and I can go over that and, you know, do something else to that. Okay, this is kind of nice. Let's whip out some.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't drink anymore as much too.
Oh yeah,
because they go hand in hand.
I mixed up some new green here. I'm going to show you my new green.
All right, you got 20 minutes.
And this was when I was getting rid of some stuff. Okay. Now look at that. Isn't that a wonderful green?
Fabulous.
Mariah really thinks this is fabulous as I think it is, but I want to do tissue paper because this could be something that I send off to someone.
All right, I'm going to read this to you from Graham. ADHD daydreaming involves frequent mind wandering, difficulty focusing, and getting lost in imaginative scenarios, sometimes mistaken for maladaptive daydreaming, more intense, disruptive form.
Yeah, I had that. I went to
now she just gel prints.
No, just gel print. I went to the
and eats peanuts.
Gifted and talented class for English, and then I went to the the other end of the spectrum for math. You know, even when I was the big year that it was very traumatic for me was 6th grade, and we would be seated according to our math scores on the test.
That's rude.
Well, okay, but she would change it out. So every other week I got to shine because we would do English, social studies, and I would be, you know,
rock star.
Then when we did the math, I'd be over with, you know, people that
also didn't
licked windows. That's really rude.
That is so rude.
That is really, really rude because it wasn't. They were probably in the.
I was gonna say
some of them were in the same boat that I was in. She
apologizes for that.
I apologize for that. That was a very insensitive and silly thing to say. But
yes.
Anyway, that kind of stuff that happens to you early on.
And I'm just saying, you're probably related to some of those folks too. By the way,
oh,
it's a small town.
Very small town. No, I was. And
yeah.
Actually, I kind of liked some of the people that we had because they were the kind that were, you know.
They were more fun. They weren't really into learning.
They were, and they were considered to be problems.
Bye, Lucy. Thanks for hanging.
Anyway, that's what my educational experience with that. And to this day, I really, when I go to places, I find myself going somewhere else because I don't want to be there with whatever is going on there. All right, let's do another one. Wasn't that fun?
You got 15 minutes approximately.
I'm being very, very facetious, and I'm trying to think what colors I need for my people and my, you know.
Oh, in your books.
My books.
Yes.
You know, I've said something about. I'm looking for that one purple. Here we go. This is the real deal. You can tell it's still got the balls in it.
Yeah.
I can still do some more, you know, putting together. Oh!
Yo! Blurpy, blurp, blurp. Well, you shook it. I mean, fair enough, you know.
Yeah.
If you shake it, it's going to spit. Just saying.
I don't know if I needed any more purple, but I just really, I like that purple. Kind of some funky stuff going on out there. I don't really know what exactly it is, but it is a lovely color.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Mary Brown.
Mary Brown. My sister's name is Mary Lane.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, we got a nice purple piece of paper, but we sure didn't get much down in the way of transfer there. Okay.
I'm telling you, the main thing here is that, well, one thing is that there isn't as much toner on those, so right out of the gate you're kind of, you know, at a disadvantage. Yeah. Secondly, now that being said, still a possibility, because in certain spots there still is, you know,
yeah,
quite
you
enough.
Notice on that one that we got some in.
Now this, what you're doing right now, and you do one, and stop pushing on it so much. That's my critique of it. She gets upset when I start telling her what to do about it.
Shush it there, girly.
Mm-hmm. And just pick it up, just better. Nope, she's gonna rub it too much. She wants to rub it. She likes rubbing it. See? Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can tell here. Can you see where the dark is where it showed up?
The turquoise, the magenta, those two work also really well.
They're also really I'm gonna pull this
high
up.
Pigmented.
Yeah.
That purple, it was too thin. I think.
Was too well, and it had a lot of the product, you know, the golden product in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's turning out to be kind of a nice paper. Well, we got a few more to go here, folks.
Just gonna get through.
Hang in there.
Oh, this is what you were talking about. You're tired of those just hanging out back there.
Yes.
All right.
They're taking up real estate that I have to fight them to get to my tissue.
We don't. Yeah. Magenta.
Magenta.
The magenta works well.
All right. We're going to magenta it.
And the fluids work. You got to go quick. Here's...
I got a cord over here that's going to be causing some issues.
I know, because I pulled that one thing down. I need to get over
Something fell off last night when I was working here. Back over somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
I was scared the living bejesus out of me. I was up here by myself. And
there's no wallpaper, though. That was for party of one. Maybe two. Sorry, party of three. 3 people that are here in chat.
That would understand that?
That would understand that.
I didn't get it.
It's because you weren't part of the chitty chat. All right, you need to move quickly, softly, less rubbing. That's all I have to say about all that.
Well, here, let's use this one with an orifice.
Okay.
It looks like we have a pretty good... I'm not pushing, I'm just rubbing. Gentle rub.
It's more like she's just putting energy on it. It's too much.
Well, I'm telling you what, we've got a great...
Oh, that's fabulous.
Pups here, if nothing else.
A little bit. Too much rubbing.
Oh,
I know. I know you don't believe me, but
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
If you want to know where these particular laser prints, like what set they are the 6 going Arty grayscale. 6 is the number, and then it's like the alien set, because I thought they were all very alien like.
I'm just going over the top of this because there wasn't enough there to even.
Yeah, and there's a little, and look, see, it kind of shows up a bit more when you. See, now just pick it up.
Alrighty. Where's my paper?
Just because I sit over here doesn't mean I don't know things. I just want to put that out there. I watch a lot of things. I pay attention to things. And I actually have done this. It is hard. It is very hard. And it's hard to watch.
Well, that's kind of disappointing. That's alright. We'll put some stuff down.
I'll get you next time.
Get that bugger.
You got 9 minutes. Mm-hmm.
Alright, how many more of these deadgum things do I have? Got one more. We're doing it. I don't care what's happening here. We're doing it.
Okay. It's a bold move. Look at her. See, she knows the timing. She knows that there's a timing thing that's happening. Maybe transfer is one of those things like the 500 prints. You need to do 500 of the little boogers just to
well, you know, when I got my best ones that I did when it was Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did finally, you know, get it. I think all we did is pull up the other.
No, it's at the top because that's where most of the toner was too. And again, these are not fully representative of like what you would get if you purchased them from us. This is exactly why I don't send these out.
Yeah. Because
once the toner starts, once I start losing toner, I'm like, no, they're not gonna.
Hey, but we got some really nice papers for our distribution of onto.
Oh, I know, Joni. And it's so crazy because, like, for real, she can just rub it and rub it and rub it, and the thing works, and I don't understand it. Like, that to me makes absolutely no sense.
All right, now we're going to, because we've got time. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hi, Cindy. Thanks for hanging.
8 minutes here, folks.
8 minutes.
Cindy, where are you going?
She's hungry.
Well, I'm hungry too, but you just need to hang in here, girl.
Don't listen to her, Cindy.
Cindy? the best always happens in the last 5 minutes.
8 minutes.
You're just going to be sorry. You didn't stick it out, girl. And I'm starving too, but I've already got my meal planned. My husband made the best ever salmon. It stunk up the whole house, and as Mariah said, the skillet, I need to attack it again.
Mm-hmm. I put it in the oven because I was like, I'm not. Just put it in there. So the oven's gonna be all fishy smelling.
I don't mind. I really, you know, that kind of stuff doesn't especially bother.
Hey, that one shirt, by the way, still has the weird fish smell to it.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's bizarre. It's so bizarre. I'm guessing this is why it ended up at the Goodwill, because they're like, couldn't shake it.
It came over the boatload of fish.
And it's the pocket. I have located the origin. It's the pocket. I'm like, did somebody put a fish in their pocket? I don't know why they would. Every time I'm like, okay, dealing with this shirt, I'm trying to figure out, like, I need to know the story about, like, what?
All right, well, don't give up on it, because I do have some more ideas.
Okay. I thought about just taking the darn pocket off.
Oh, that's kind of rash.
I mean, really? Is it at this point?
Well, I think it is.
Oh, yeah. We always check gray because that's a normal thing around here.
What?
Keeping the pans in the
oven. Yeah.
It's where we store them.
Yes, that's there.
Oh, I love that.
Home away from home.
And yes, this is Squiggles and Squares by Eddie. There's a link in chat. That's his latest.
Let me uncover my other.
Oh, we tried, but I soaked it for a week in vinegar and baking soda. I have put the because we had this one cleaner thing that's like mold and like kind of extreme smells and this, that, the other type cleaner stuff. I tried that on it.
Okay, I don't want that. This is going to be Halloween. We're going to go with purple.
I tried the enzyme spray from, you know, the pet stuff because we still have some of that around here.
And that was my suggestion.
Oh, yeah. I've been using that.
Okay, look at the incidental that we got here.
See, when you don't want it, it gives it. Or you're not expecting it. That's when it gives it. You always want it.
Yeah. And I put some pressure on that, Mariah.
Well, good job. It was a different situation.
That's what I feel about that.
Transfers always end up in a tizzy. Mm-hmm.
And then we still have some stuff left behind, which we can then put down some more stuff here.
Mm-hmm. Got 4 minutes.
Hey, I'm doing some record time.
Yeah, you are doing some
business here.
I don't know about that. But
what?
maybe, so Lisa Mingus says pink laundry bar soap. I don't know about that. That's a new thing.
Yeah, do not know.
Okay. Remember, it smells like fish. And it's so crazy because P got this shirt at the Goodwill. Like, remember when she went with Caleb and them? And I wore it a couple of times. Didn't smell that way. Then I washed it. And then the smell came about. And I was putting it on one day and I was just like, that's weird. And, you know, I kind of, like, okay, I'm just going to wash this again. Maybe I got something on it, you know. Who knows? I have washed this thing, like, probably a good 10 or 15 times.
Have you washed it in really hot water?
Well, no, because I thought that would probably, like, lock it in. Now, it has gone through the dryer because I didn't know. So I'm sure that's helped lock the...
Yeah, that was...
Well, how did I... I didn't know.
Well, you just need to sniff your laundry.
I guess sniff it all before you put it in the dryer.
We're going to let that...
Dry. Okay.
I know that I can get that.
Oh, I don't know about that stuff either, Joni. Fell's Naphtha bar soap.
I know about that. Mimi used to use that.
Does it have like lye in it?
Yes, it does. Okay, I have a...
Okay.
I have a...
Yeah, one of those.
There it is. Poking my eyeball out.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Look at this.
I haven't worn it out in public since then.
All right, we've got some good mucky muck here.
Mm-hmm.
And we just need to get the right business going here. And
I've lost a lot of people in fish talk, I guess. I don't know.
58. We have 2 minutes in order to make
They're
this.
like, yeah, I'm over it.
Okay, so let's take our perfectly good piece of paper there. All right, so we're going to take old pink here.
All right, well, I'll have to, I will procure some of that.
Fell's Naphtha, I know about it.
Mm-hmm.
I do know about it.
Eddie's like, just get a new shirt. But it came from the Goodwill. It's a really nice cotton shirt.
It is. I liked it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
You use plenty of this stuff because it dries up rapidly.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
So Diane says that her husband washes with the Fell's Naphtha stuff when he gets poison ivy or wild parsnip.
Oh.
That's good. I wonder if it would work well with the chiggers, because let me tell you, chiggers are not to be messed with around here because they're evil and plentiful.
Evil and plentiful.
And my baby finds them.
Well,
they like her. She walks
groveling around.
She ends up in places she shouldn't. Let's just be real about that. Wandering through fields and things.
Lollygagging all over the ground and Now, I doubt that much makes it through here, but I am putting a lot of pressure on here because I do want it to go through the slots.
Okay. It's time.
Is it time?
Mm-hmm.
All right. One last. Here it is.
Ooh, some very interesting puckering happening over there. Some long ways.
We are going to let that dry because it would just be. Look at this.
Ooh, that looks fabulous.
Isn't it? I try to get. Okay, I'm going to continue on with this. I'm letting this dry because some awesome stuff is happening out there.
That's crazy.
Crazy. I'm going to grab another plate.
Linear annular puckers, Eddie says. That is exactly what was going on there. Ooh, look at you. All right. She's going to save that for later. For 1 minute past.
Hopefully.
Leaning sides there. Oh, nice.
All right.
All right, my Arty friends. We shall be back here on Sunday.
We shall.
If we hold the 13,000 mark for a little bit, I will start to figure out the giveaway time and all that business. But until then,
love you.
like a
long haul.
bye, guys.